Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Guys, today I'm very excited because I finally get to try this beauty. This one is Mukhallat al Shams by Ajmal, and I've heard a lot of good things about it. A lot of good things about it. So guys, I was talking to a lovely girl here on my channel about Middle Eastern fragrances, and I was asking her what Middle Eastern fragrances she has in her collection, and she told me she has Mukhallat al Shams by Ajmal. I told her how it is, she told me how the scent is, and I was like, okay, this is a sign I need to have this one in my collection. So I've watched other reviews about it, okay, and I'm so excited to see how it smells. A lot of people said it is very strong on oud. From this one, I hope I finally get that strong oudi note that I was looking for in the Mancera one. That was like a huge fail. Oh, by the way, I have ordered some decants from Mancera, so if you want to see Mancera reviews, they will be coming. But guys, back to Ajmal. Ajmal for me, it's one of those top Middle Eastern brands, honestly. I've had from Ajmal a few fragrances and I've tried a lot of their fragrances and I love them. Of course, like you know, the quality differs from range to range, but like overall, Ajmal and Swiss Arabian are like some of my all-time favorite Middle Eastern brands. Now, look at this beauty. Here you have the writing in Arabic, here you have the writing in like English. Let's open it, guys, and see how it smells. Mine is from 2020, and you have here the batch number. Of course, you have here like the writing, everything. You have here the ingredients and the code, and here you have the Ajmal logo, which, by the way, it's stunning. I love their logo. Oh, it's stunning. Wow. The cap, I find it very interesting because it's not like a full cap. It's like a cap that has like spaces between, you know. Okay, the cap, it's plastic. It feels a little bit cheap, I have to be honest, but like the bottle itself is it's heavy, it's very heavy and it's gorgeous. Okay, and here at the bottom you have like this thingy over here that says again it's made by Ajmal in the United Arab Emirates, and that you have 50 ml, and again batch number, and the cap is very interesting. Like, can you actually see how it has here like these little holes? Oh, it's gorgeous. I love it. If you were to compare it with my head, it's quite bigger. I was expecting it to be a little bit smaller, but maybe my head is very small and that's why I see this fragrance that is very big. Wow. Wow. Oh, yes, yes. Now, okay, yes. Wow. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow, guys. Wow. Okay, so I was not expecting this. Wow, let me smell it a bit more. Like, when I first applied it to my skin, like it reminds me like, but like the tiniest bit of خلطة الحسا مدن الأود by Rasasi, but like the tiniest bit. They're not similar, but it's, I don't know, like this thing just popped in my mind now, you know, like. Okay, so when you first apply it, oh my gosh, like, yes, this one has oud and it has a lot of oud. It's very oudi, but the oud here, guys, it's not your wearable. I mean, not that it's not wearable, but it's your more it's not the most enjoyable oud, so you have to like oudi fragrances if to like this one. Oh my gosh, yes, guys, like wow, it has this sort of like almost like fermented vibe to it, like this boozy fermented vibe. It's really interesting. Wow. Okay, so first impression, it's a really good one. Wow, guys. Oh, I was not expecting this. Like, I was not expecting this. I have to be very honest. I was not expecting this. Wow, this is potent. It has like this musky, boozy, fermented vibe. Oh my gosh, it's so wow. I have to let this one sit on my skin a little bit and to open up, and I will update you throughout the day. And so from the start, like the only thing that I can actually pick up is this wood that's very fermented. Like, yes, basically this is it. It's not necessarily animalic. I wouldn't say that this is animalic or like fecal or anything. It's not. It's just it's very boozy and fermented, but like very fermented. It's very interesting, I have to say it. Honestly, it's very interesting, and the more I smell this one, like I can pick like nuances, you know. And now I've smelled this one and I actually get like a musky vibe. I feel like the people watching this video will be like, girl, you're so excited because you're smelling something that smells fermented. um But guys, this is a very great fragrance, okay? Oh. See, I feel like when you get into fragrances, guys, like you start with the most basic ones, you know, and then you go like more and more unique, especially when you go into Middle Eastern fragrances. You start like with something that's very basic, and then you want to try fragrances that are more and more unique, and fragrances that are like somehow of a challenge. And this one is definitely a challenge, but I like it. I really like this one. Like, first impression, amazing, amazing. I have to let this one stay on my skin a little bit, because at this moment on, the only thing that I'm able to pick is the oud, and that's it, and a little bit of a musky vibe, but I have to let it sit on my skin. And I will update you like in a few minutes, hopefully. But first impression, like I said, wow, wow. So I'm back, guys. It's been like 10 minutes, and the fragrance started to open up on my skin now, and I'm starting to get the actual notes besides the oud used here. But guys, now I understand why some reviewers actually recommended you to spray this one either the night before or like few hours before you go out, because the first part, like the opening, it's very challenging. That's the best word, challenging. Especially, I mean, I like oud, okay, I love oud, but I'm not a pro like when it comes to oudi fragrances, you know. Like, yes, I still get the fermented vibe, but now I get some flowers besides it. Like if you really like oud, I feel like for the price you should try this one, especially if you're like at the beginning of your journey into oudi fragrances, you know, you should try it. I get something very sweet, very fruity kind of sweet underneath all the oud. But oh my gosh, guys, I'm really excited about this fragrance. Versatility wise, I have to be very honest, I will wear it inside my house first of all before I wear it out, especially now that it's summer. I have to be careful with this one, because where I live people are not used to oud, and usually from at least in my experience, a lot of people do not react well to oud, and I have to be very careful with this one. But I'm beyond excited, guys, like beyond excited. Okay, so now it opens up, it gets sweeter, you actually pick up the flowery notes there. It's a little bit like fruity, but just the tiniest bit. Guys, don't mark my words, but I can almost get like something that smells like jasmine with a little bit of rose, but like a very young rose, like a young red rose, you know. I guess that in this stage now that the fragrance is in, it somehow reminds me again of Untitled Chapter by Rasasi. That one, I've had that one in my collection. It was a little bit too much for me, and I've gifted that one to my father, who loves it. It's his signature scent now, so what can I say? First impression wise, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. It is exactly what I was expecting. It surprised me. It's a fragrance that's very challenging. It's not your comforting everyday fragrance. It's a fragrance that you have to give it time, that you have to smell it, you know, you have to try to discover it. I feel like with this fragrance, it's almost like a journey, you know. It tells you a story, and I appreciate it. I mean, I like it a lot. Those were my first thoughts, guys, about it. Maybe I will update you in the comments, because by how slowly it is opening up, I feel like this one will be very long lasting, so I would have to actually spend like the entire day testing it, and only after that I will let you know in the comments what is my opinion about it. But so far, wow, I'm amazed, honestly. And it's like, I'm amazed. And like I've said, if you like oud in your fragrances, then you should try this one, to be honest. Like, but this is not your easy reach fragrance, at least it won't be for me. This is more like your, yeah, it's great, definitely Middle Eastern, like true Middle Eastern DNA, very strong, very potent. And yes, guys, those were my first thoughts about it. Guys, if you have this fragrance, please let me know what is your experience with it. Let me know how well it works for you. Let me know when you wear it. Let me know how you wear it. Let me know what other people told you about the fragrance, like they like it on you, they don't like it on you. I'm really interested in knowing that. I want to thank you so much for watching, guys, and I wish you an amazing day wherever you are. Now, bye. Mwah!